Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to talk about Tom Taylor's Nightwing because this is the return of Nightwing officially. A start of a new run for Nightwing, part of the new DC Infinite Frontier. Tom Taylor is writing the Nightwing series, so I read it. Thanks for the heads up, Nerdets Newsstand. She was telling me about it after I had made a video about James Tynion. Wonder Woman needs James Tynion the fourth. The reason why I'm saying that, people, is not particularly because of his writing skills. It's particularly because, did you see the life that he rejuvenated into Batman after the disaster of Tom King? That's why I said that Wonder Woman needs a James Tynion, because you need somebody like him that is going to, bring in the supporting cast of the character of Wonder Woman, give them something important to do, but also create new characters, expand on old ones, and stuff like that. Like, think about it. We've got so many new characters from Batman within the James Tynion run of Batman and in Detective Comics. That same energy is what needs to go into Wonder Woman. But anyway, that's another topic for another session. I just wanted to clear that up if any of you guys watch this video. But with the Nightwing thing, it really feels like a return of Nightwing coming back to Bloodhaven, which is great because, let's be honest, after Dick Grayson got shot in the head and he became Rick Grayson, I tried. I really did. I really tried. I gave the first arc. I really tried to continue the book past the getting shot in the head, and now he doesn't want to be Nightwing anymore. He burned the suit, sort of, and then the team Nightwing started, but it was just a sloth to get through. It pissed me off to no end, and I just had to drop it. I just had to drop it. But with Tom Taylor coming in, at first the description of the thing, I really wasn't feeling it, but now I am kind of feeling it. I'm like, oh, okay. The artwork is beautiful. It's beautifully done. I'm loving this. Like, it seems like they're establishing the friendship of Barbara and Dick Grayson. Not like there's going to be some lover things going on or whatever, but it just feels like they're getting back to normal. They're actually having a normal relationship. And if did anybody notice how DC done slightly aged up Barbara back to what she used to be before the New 52 happened? Like, she has her glasses on now. She's like very sophisticated about herself, and it was pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see that. The story opens basically where Dick Grayson, is returning to the city, talking about his time away from being Nightwing, and of course, you see these goons chasing this three-legged dog, and Nightwing beat them up and saved the dog, and the dog bites him, and he has to go to the vet and get the dog checked out and get stitches for his hand. And then we jump to like the past where he talks about bullies and how how cities are corrupted, and you have to stand up for people because you're a good man or whatever and stuff like that. And it was really cool to kind of see this like little past version of Dick Grayson when he's a teen, and Barbara Gordon and him are like kids trying to stop a rich preppy boy from like beating up a kid. They didn't realize that Barbara Gordon was the commissioner's dad, so it didn't turn out well for them. And then of course that's when Barbara discovered that Dick Grayson lives with Bruce Wayne. I don't know how she didn't know that, but it's pretty cool. And it was this little sweet wholesome scene between Alfred and Dick, how he's proud of Dick Grayson, and how, yes, Bruce don't really want him to fight unless it's in crime fighting, but Alfred tells Dick that he's proud of him and he's glad that he is Dick Grayson and he always stands up for people. And it flashed forward back to when Dick heads to the apartment building complex, because if you guys remember, when he first started, Bruce gave him some money, of course, and he was able to buy up the entire apartment building complex in Blood, entire apartment complex thing. But he's like running out of funds because with the whole Bruce can't really have that much money thing, which that's one thing I really hate that James Tynion did, because just like with the whole Joker thing, all that kind of stuff, you can't really take that man's money. It is his family wealth, and it's not like he doesn't do anything in the company. But that's another thing. I'm sorry, I kind of went onto a tangent, but he notices somebody's in an apartment, and he changes it quickly into Nightwing, and he gets flipped over by Barbara Gordon, who like told him, like, if you're gonna like do superheroes out your apartment, at least have like a better security system and stuff like that. She was like, it just didn't make no sense that anybody could easily get in here without setting off the alarm of the apartment. And basically, since she's the Oracle, she's officially back as Oracle again. She also is the witness of the prosecutioner of Alfred's will. So she, delivers the will to Dick Grayson, because at the time he was Rick Grayson, so he wasn't going to show up anyway. So basically, it was this nice young letter of Alfred saying how important Master Dick was to him, and how much of an extraordinary young man he is, and how good of a person Dick Grayson is. And he left him a lot of money. Basically, Alfred was a billionaire working for a billionaire, because as his legal guardian, that's the money that he got from the Waynes for being Bruce Wayne's official legal guardian at the time. And at this point, let's just call a thing. That's his dad and stuff like that. And Dick Grayson is therefore, the grandson or whatever. But I know they like to don't really like to really put establishment on a thing. But let's be honest, Dick Grayson is officially the adoptive son of Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is officially the official adopted son, legal official adopted son of Alfred. It is what it is. But Alfred, invested the money, and now here's the money. Now that it's at a certain point, here's a lot of money. He trusts Dick Grayson because he's a good person, and he knows that Dick will do good things. So now Dick Grayson has his own little fortune where he doesn't have to rely on Bruce Wayne to help him out after, like I said, losing a whole lot, losing almost 2 years. I know it's not 2 years, but let's be honest, it's 2 years of his life, and not being able to do anything, not being able to remember who you are. So basically, of course, he keeps the puppy. Barbara Gordon, stays with him while he reads the letter and stuff like that, and telling him how he's going to be a good person or whatever. And then of course you have the cutaway about Blockbuster. The city done got even more corrupted now that Dick Grayson's not there to clean up anything. So Blockbuster killed killed the mayor. Now he's appointed the new mayor, the madam councilor president. Now she's in charge of the city, and as long as she does what he says, she'll stay alive or whatever. She gets home, she washes off the blood that he done shook her hand with, and then she has this female bodyguard, I guess, ask her how did everything went. She was like, the city's mine now. And then she was like, you're gonna have to deal with him eventually. She says, yes, I know I'm gonna have to deal with him eventually. And she was like, I really don't know if I want to, but she's like, I have to be prepared to take down Dick Grayson. And then you see a poster of the Flying Graysons, and the woman reveals her name as Zuko. And if anybody knows, Zuko was the guy who killed Dick Grayson's parents from the Flying Graysons event. So now we're getting tied into Blockbuster. The city's being corrupted. Dick Grayson has new riches, and one of his Zuko's family member. I don't know if it's his daughter, wife, cousin, or somebody or whatever, but we know that she is related to him. And now she is also in charge of the city. And now it's time for her to put an end to Dick Grayson, the last of the Flying Graysons. So that'll be really cool to see. I'm really excited to see where it's going. It was written very well. I had no issue with it, to be honest. I'm really excited for it. It's pretty cool that, like I said, Dick Grayson's coming back. I'm really happy to see Dick Grayson come back because his book was. That's the thing that confused me the most with DC. His book was doing good during Rebirth until that him getting shot in the head crap and him losing his memory and didn't want to be, Dick Grayson. That was the thing that, killed me. I was just like, why did you kill such amazing momentum for this line? But yeah, I mean, I'm excited. It looks like Barbara's just gonna be his confidant. Hopefully, they don't start a relationship. I don't want them to. The reason why I'm saying that, I know some people say they like Barbara and Dick together. I was like that too, but after reading so many Nightwing Batgirl stories with Barbara and Dick, with the will they won't they cat and mouse thing, I think for me I think it was because Tom King ruined it for me. I think it's because Tom King ruined it for me with Bat and Cat crap and that whole will they won't they thing. Now that they finally do it, it's about 500 million excuses why they didn't get married. Then Selena left him. Then she went on her own, and I just don't want that anymore from them. I'm tired of the cat and mouse between Barbara and Dick anyway. If you're not going to establish it, and don't tell me that, oh well, they got married at the end of Death Metal, that right there was just some fan service crap, to be honest. But right now, really, like, they have this cat and mouse kind of thing. Like, they'll be there for each other when it needs to be, but like when it's time to go into a relationship, one of them isn't on the same page, one of them isn't ready, or then they get in a relationship and then it's usually Barbara that just pulls away, and it's getting kind of annoying. So at this point, like I said, I don't want them to be together. Let them have a good team up work time or whatever. That's fine. Let them be friends. But as far as their relationship, it just needs to be a closed door on their relationship at this point. What really needs to happen, again, my personal opinion, and I think it needs to happen because it's just like they always trying to purposely avoid it, which is kind of funny because of how, promoted Starfire and Dick Grayson are together in a lot of media. That's more than Barbara and Dick Grayson is. Bring in Starfire, reestablish Starfire and Dick Grayson's relationship. Let that relationship happen. It's okay. I think we've earned that right to have that relationship. I know some people would be like, but I like Barbara Gordon over Starfire, and that's fine, that's great or whatever. But after reading so much of Nightwing stories and Barbara's stories with them involved with each other so much, it just doesn't seem like they can get on the right page. And at least with Starfire and Nightwing, they understand each other on a emotional, passionate lovers kind of thing or whatever. I know in Titans, back in pre-New 52, that they came up with some excuses that Dick Grayson doesn't love her anymore, and that's why they can't be together, because of their lives always be in danger and all that kind of stuff. Like, they were really pulling that Batman crap with Starfire and Dick Grayson. It's just like, no, Dick Grayson's a happy-go-lucky character, Starfire's a happy-go-lucky character. Let them be together. I think that could be a good young power couple character, because I mean, you already have established couples really for the Trinity anyway, sort of. And of course you have your Green Arrow and your Black Canary, but we really don't have any established young character couples. You got rid of them. There's no Nightwing and Starfire. There's no Raven and Beast Boy. There is no Cassie and Connor Kent, Superboy and Wonder Girl relationship. Let the young people have their relationship. It's okay. They're allowed to have their relationship. It's completely okay. But yeah, I'm really excited for the Tom King thing. I'm sorry, again, I went on a tangent, but I'm really excited about Nightwing, and it just feels like we're getting back to basics with Nightwing, and we're getting back to Nightwing before all of the nonsense happens. So that's really exciting. But tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.